Okay, so we're going to get started here on the technique of clearing the collar tie, our elbow pass technique. And today I have Matt Samato here, a Drexel University wrestler here to help me. And here we go. So the collar tie is probably the most popular tie there is in wrestling. Everybody is taught to get a hold of the head. You know, everybody's going after the head, grabbing the head, pulling it, hitting it, using the head to set up a lot of their offense and use it as a defensive hold. So the collar tie is a tie that you need to, as a wrestler and as a coach, need to know how to clear that collar tie. You need to be able to not only clear it, but use it against your opponent to score your own offense. So first we're just going to start off with the technique of the elbow pass. So Matt comes out and puts a collar tie on me right here, okay? Now, one of the most common things you'll see in wrestling, especially at the lower levels, in the high school level, one guy collar ties and then the other guy collar ties. He collar ties me, I collar tie him, he grabs my elbow, I grab his elbow, and now we both have nothing, okay? Because we have the same thing. So we're even, and you see this type of wrestling and guys slapping at legs, and not a lot gets accomplished there. So instead of just grabbing the same tie your opponent has, I'm going to go to an elbow hold. I'm going to go to an elbow control, and I'm going to try to actually create a little bit of space. Stay patient, trust my technique, and not just leech back onto my opponent and shut my own offense down. So Matt grabs collar tie. The first thing we're doing here is we're going to grab the elbow, okay? And actually, it's not really the elbow. It's more of the lower tricep just above the elbow. Your elbow has two little knobs here, bony knobs. I like to grab right above those knobs so that when I'm pulling down, because that's the action we're going to create is a downward pull, I have these like little handles, little built-in handles right here, these two knobs that my fingers can catch onto when I pull down on this elbow. So when he grabs collar tie, the first thing I do is actually shrug my shoulders and bow my neck, okay? I keep my neck strong, shoulders shrugged so that he doesn't have a lot to hang on to, and then I'm attacking this elbow, palm up, okay? Palm up. A lot of younger guys, when I teach this, they want to do this, like they want to post the elbow, and that's not what we're doing. We're actually grabbing the tricep just above the elbow, and we're pulling it in to our own shoulder and collarbone here, okay? So he grabs collar tie, strong neck, bowing my neck, shrugging my shoulders, control the elbow, and I suck it in. I pull it in to my collarbone here, okay? For my collar tie to be effective and work, I need to be able to pull down. I need to get a lot of weight on this guy's head, which means I need my hand on the neck, and I need a little bit of space. When Matt is able to grab my elbow and pull it in tight to his body, my hand now starts to get weak, and I don't have that same pull. For me, I'm starting to feel now like he has the control, and I don't have anything. And that's the type of action you want to create with this elbow control, okay? I'm always going to be stronger when my arms are closer to my body. So when I grab a collar tie, I'm wanting my elbow to be closer to my body here. So as Matt controls the elbow and sucks it in, oh man, I can feel it now. He's starting to get the control. So that's the type of action you're trying to create. I want to take control of this elbow, okay? And now with my other hand, what I'm looking to do is control his wrist, post the elbow, or even thumb block up in the armpit. So I've got three options with my other hand. So instead of just collar tying him back, I'm actually going to look to control wrist, post the elbow, or thumb block the shoulder. And this is where I'm going to start, right here. And I think what I tell my athletes is don't panic, relax, be poised. Don't feel like you got to just grab them right back. Control the elbow and control the other side of the body. And usually it's with sort of I'm using a stiff arm action, whether it's wrist, elbow, or thumb block, okay? Because I want space. I want to create a little space here. And if I'm head to head, that's great. Even if my head's in the pocket. That's okay too. I don't mind. I can be either way, okay? So what we're gonna work first is the technique. So now we know where we wanna be. Elbow, just above the elbow, pulling it in, shrug your shoulders, bow your neck, and control the other side of the body. Now once we have that, we can go to our technique.